Hi everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is Carmen, and lately I've been doing these videos. Now, in these videos, I've been just talking about like my truth, just talking about just stuff that happened to me when I was a kid, and you know, how I just didn't heal from it back then, and how it just affected my whole life up until now, because now I'm learning and I'm healing, and I'm trying to, you know, and now I'm understanding, like, you know, just looking at it from a different perspective. So I've been sharing those types of stories to everybody, and just recently I came up with an idea, and I just wanted to extend it out to everyone who's interested, and just say, hey, if you guys are interested, just do a video and just tell your truth. You know what I mean? Just say, hey, put it out there, and just say, hey, this is what happened to me, you know, and this is how it affected my life, and this is how I'm looking at it now, and this is how I'm healing and I'm dealing with it. And actually doing these videos is actually a part of healing. So if you guys are interested, if you guys, you know, don't care about what people think about you or whatever have you, you know, then do it. Because ultimately it's not about us, it's about helping out the universe. Because if you think your story, however big, however small, however deep, whatever it is, if you think it's going to help somebody, then do it. Because it's about helping out the universe. It's not about me. It's not about like, oh, I don't want to say this because I think this person's going. It's not about me. It's really not. Anyways. So if you guys are interested, you know, I'll put it out there. But right now, I'm going to tell you guys my story, all right? So, okay. So, you guys know, if you guys have been like reading my blogs and stuff like that, you guys know my mom passed away when I was 9. Now, I'm the youngest out of 6. My oldest brother, he's about 12 years older than me, and so when my mom passed away, he wasn't there, because he was always in and out of prison, jail, prison, and all that stuff. You know, he was in early 20s when all that stuff was happening, right? So when she passed away, he was gone, and when I was 13, he had finally gotten out of prison. You know, he was like, it was some gang stuff. He was like a notorious gangbanger here and stuff like that. And you know, me, I'm a kid. I didn't know much about none of that stuff. All I know, that was my older brother, and he's my hero. You know, I'm looking up to him like he's my hero. I love, you know, him and I look alike, you know. So he's my hero, right? So when he got out, I was about 13, and I was excited. You know, my dad was gone, my mom was gone. Now, hey, my older brother, he's pretty much next in line, you know. So he got out. I kid you not. About 10 days later, he did something. He went back to prison. He's been gone ever since. Ever since. Yeah, right? So, as time went on, as I got older, I started to resent him. I started to just feel like, you know what? He really let me down. I'm the youngest. He let me down. He, you know, I was making it all about me. That's what I was doing. I was making it all about me. It's my ego, right? Now that I am becoming more aware and I'm understanding how this stuff works, if you really think about it, my oldest brother, see, we didn't have a very good childhood, right? Our parents partied all the time. Our parents had drugs in and out of the house, parties, fights, and gambling, all that stuff. I was too young. I experienced some of that stuff, but I was young. They both had passed away before I was old enough to really understand what was going on. my oldest brother, though, he saw a lot. He saw a lot, you know? So, I just recently wrote my brother. I just recently wrote him, and I told him, I said, I love you, and I forgive you, and, you know, I apologize. Because here I was thinking it was all about me. He had all that stuff that he was dealing with, witnessing all of that negativity, all of that stuff. He saw that. He didn't know how to work through that. He turned to the gangs. He turned to the gang life. So, he just recently wrote me back, and the letter in the letter he just told me that what I wrote him, you know, it was like the most powerful letter that he had ever received. And you know, I just pretty much just told him, I told him, I said, I understand what happened. I understand. I get it now. I get it now. I didn't get it then. That was my ego. That was my ego. That's just my truth. He told me he followed my football career. He told me he was always thinking about me. And he felt bad. He still does feel bad for the decisions that he's made. And he wish he can change it. Sorry. So we're gonna build on our relationship, and you know, I forgave him. I told him I understand, and I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I do, and I'm healing from that. And him and I, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be that much stronger. So, anyways, so I hope somebody gets something out of that. And please start thinking about it, doing a video, just put it out there. If you think it's gonna help somebody, do it, please. You guys have a good rest of your evening.